My finger hurts.
That's great.
It's jazz, baby.
Mike's not working, so we're gonna do that same.
Gonna do that again.
Back to one.
Back to one.
Kangaroo.
Everybody back to one.
So I was thinking on the third measure.
Yeah. What are you talking about? The third?
part where
We
you
never
were-
got to the third measure.
There's such long measures.
How many beats are in a measure? 5,000.
Yeah.
This is in
What
5,000.
time signature is this?
5,004.
Okay.
What is this? That's a 17th note?
It's a quadrillion note. You can't play quadrillion notes?
That's when you snap 5 times at once. How? All fingers, baby.
All fingers, baby.
Yeah, but you're doing this for 4 pages? God, it's only 2 measures.
Full hand snap.
Okay. Now I'm kind of determined to.
I know, to learn how to do that.
Because I feel like
I feel like I used
The
to do like
bones of
elementary
it are
school when I
there.
was bored, and now
I feel like
it's got to be possible.
there's just enough of.
Hello, I'm your mom, Brew.
Hello.
I'm
I'm
your
trying
mom,
to
Brew.
snap
I'm
with
trying
all
to snap
5
with all our
fingers at
hands.
once. What are you doing with your life?
How's your
This is rehearsal.
How's your Saturday? This is content.
The longer I do it, the worse I get at it.
I know, right? It's like let's take burnout.
I'm telling
I
you,
can't get
spinning those
this
plates,
one.
you start thinking about it, and those plates
The
start
one at
falling
the
down.
end. I can get. If I can get this, and then it's this one.
It's
but
just-
I can't.
These are the only 2 that land.
I can't connect
with the first and last.
Yeah.
The middle ones just get
Oh.
completely lost. My hand hurts. Who wants to do puppets?
Yeah, right. There's your hand warm up.
My hand hurts. Let's do puppets. Oh, what did you do to warm up for puppetry? I just hit my hand with a hammer for an hour.
I just pulled. All right. All the muscles in my hand. Let's do a show. Do we also have some warm up games? Do you guys want to try?
Warm-up games.
We could do. What are some of the ones we played last time? We can do the accept like the strong declared statement. Yes. What do you call that game? Does that have a name where you like? I like jellyfish because they're blah blah blah. Yes.
Affirmation.
Affirmation. Yeah, we could do some affirmation. I don't know.
Should we have our morning affirmations?
Should we? Yeah, should we? Shall we?
Shall we do our morning affirmations?
Yeah, let's do some. Just we don't have to like. We can just kind of chill and do it. Coffee sounds really good. That was smart.
It does. It's got a beautiful voice.
So let's do some affirmations. Jeff, we
Yes.
do sponges.
Sponges are amazing because they come from the ocean.
Yes.
Sponges are fabulous because they are made of rice.
Yes.
Sponges are so good because you can make a 5-course meal using just one of them.
Yes.
Sponges are great because they are our key to solving the problems in the Middle East.
Yes.
Sponges are so great because they come from outer space.
Yes.
Sponges are magnificent because they absorb water. Where does it go?
Yes.
Sponges are dynamite because you can explode them.
Yes.
Get it? Sponges are miracle drugs. They're going to cure the opioid crisis.
Yeah.
Sponges make me sad.
Yeah.
Sponges have been used to solve crimes in Portugal.
Yes.
Sponges are worn on your feet when you don't have any shoes.
Yep.
Yes.
And finally, sponges are very good for regrowing hair.
Really? Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh! I've been sponging here and here. Should I
Should
sponge?
I sponge on the top?
Here? Would that be weird? Give something else.
Hey Mark, talk to us about electrons.
Electrons are great because they're made out of sponges.
Yes!
Electrons are great because they can do your taxes.
Yes.
Electrons are great because there's only 6 of them.
Yes!
Electrons are great because they can count to 6 in Espanol.
Oh yes.
See?
Electrons are great because they understand that they don't need to count me higher than 6 because there's only 6 of them.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they can drive at night.
Yes.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they don't owe me any money.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they can fit into any size t-shirt.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they have both ears pierced.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they can make coffee.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they hate your grandmother.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they can turn off the rain.
Yes.
Electrons are great because they're going to blot out the sun one day.
Yes.
And finally, electrons are great because they don't have any bones.
Yes. Go
John.
electrons.
Yeah.
You're going to talk to us,
I am.
your TED Talk today, about how great microphones are.
Your TED Talk today.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start off by saying microphones are great because they allow you to be heard.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I say that microphones are great because they are expensive?
Yes.
Can I say microphones are great because they are heavy?
Yes.
Can I say that microphones are great because they own Teslas?
Yes.
That microphones are great because they have a lanai?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I
can.
don't know what that is.
Perfect.
Say that.
You're the yes man I'm looking for. Can I say microphones are great because they have a parlor room complete with a settee?
Yes.
Can I say that microphones are great because they're covered in fringe?
Yes.
Microphones are great because they can make spaghetti?
Yes.
Microphones are great because they are also short order cooks?
Yes.
Microphones are great because they love shag carpeting?
Yes.
And then microphones are great because their favorite color is plaid.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can we transition that into Take That Back?
Ding.
Because, yeah, we'll be dinging. We can rotate around like I'll play it today.
Sure.
So, yeah, we can rotate around
I'll
as big
ding.
one. And I want us to work on, because Take That Back thrives on strong declarative statements, and we just played a game doing strong declarative statements. I think we want to transition into that one. And again, we'll work on, I don't want us to feel like we have to perform the scene as if we're doing a show. So feel free to start as you feel you need to, or take your own time to build this however you need to.
Yeah.
Don't feel like there's a rush or a panic. And we'll just play Take That Back and just try to be conscious of making strong declarative statements and just leaving a little bit of time between so you're not walking over other people. Hi, good morning, people. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Beaver. Hi, Gordo. Good morning. Let's just do a round of Take That Back.
Sure. Who's playing? Who's thinking?
I'll dig.
You dig? Okay. And then I'm gonna switch to the other camera so you guys can get a better view. And I'll be the turtle because that'll motivate me to go slower. It'll just remind me to go slower.
I'm just going to take this tranquilizer.
And where are we? Our one says roofie on it.
Doesn't say anything.
Don't mind just sitting in my transparent clothes watching the rehearsal. Beaver, you're naked right now. I don't have to tell you that. The Emperor's new clothes.
Shh, that's just the roof.
That's just the roofie.
Oh,
yeah, let's do that. Is it just me? Or am I slower than normal?
Think you need some coffee, which is delicious. Where are we at, Mock?
Yeah, give us a location.
Oh, you guys are in an abandoned steel mill.
Oh, I can see it. Abandoned steel mill. Over here, there's a busted down machine. Over here, there's just sheet metal everywhere. The floor is covered in screws and nails and tacks.
Look at all these girders.
Oh, well, I've never seen so many girders.
Ding.
Wow, that's the perfect amount of girders.
Sure is. Boy, you know what you could do with all these girders? You could make a steel girdle.
Ding.
You could just eat them right up if you're hungry.
Ding.
I would go to Japan with these girders and sell them because they're building all those buildings over there.
Well, that's perfect, because that's my side business.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I travel to Japan and sell girders.
And they don't try to eat you there? Because you're a turtle and a delicacy?
I never thought of that.
Ding.
Yes, every single time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm running around. Picture this, me running through the streets of Japan, dodging hungry people left and right. Yeah, it's like an action movie.
Yeah, no kidding. That's amazing.
Ding.
That's ridiculous. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe hire a bodyguard or something next time.
Oh, I do. It's my cousin who's a tortoise.
Ding.
I do. It's my nephew who's a chipmunk.
Ding.
I do. It's my uncle who's a computer chair. I just roll him around right in front of me. So I'm just rolling. So I also use it as a walker because I have problems with dizziness. There's an ear infection I got. as a kid.
Yeah?
Vertigo?
Do you need me? I can take a look at that, if you like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Are you a doctor?
I am, in fact, a doctor.
Ding.
I am, in fact, a physician.
Ding.
I do, in fact, hold a doctorate.
Ding.
I am, in fact, a doctor, but not a licensed one.
That will do perfectly because I have insurance, but I'm uninsured.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look in there. Oh.
Yeah, what do you see?
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, that was my good ear. That's not the one that had vertigo.
Oh, then let me just go right over here.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see here. Oh, no.
Wait a minute, what?
Oh, and you have no ear bones!
Oh, my ear bones.
What happened to your ear bone? Were you just not born with ear bones?
Oh, yeah, that's totally a thing. I don't have ear bones.
You don't have ear bones.
Oh, well, they should be around here somewhere. Let me check real quick.
Maybe they're over here.
See, what's my Bluetooth? Is a
No
Bluetooth?
ear bones there.
Is a Bluetooth a type of ear bone? I found 2 Bluetooths.
No, Bluetooth is a type of dental implement.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, wait. Here they are. I don't know what these are.
Oh, those are radishes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you just put those actually help. You put those in your ear, and then everything you hear is rad.
Oh my God! I was just wondering. Everything here sounds more awesome.
Yeah, that's because you got radishes now.
Whoa, that's great.
That's what I thought. So back to these steel girders.
Oh yeah.
Fancy. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a really good.
You guys were taking your time.
Yeah.
As an observer, you were giving me a lot of definitive statements. I was actually having to stop myself from dinging all of them. Usually, there's so few.
It's so
every
general.
every declarative statement gets dinged.
Yeah.
But it's like I think it also. I don't know about you how you felt, but it seemed like you guys felt freer to make more, knowing that every single one wasn't getting get buzzed. I don't know if that was conscious or not, but I know that when I'm playing, I feel like sometimes, it's like I say something and then it's like maybe I'm nervous to say a declarative statement because I know it's going to get dinged and I have to come up with something right away.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I was
If you guys can give it too many, that's
because that's what
perfect.
that's what I was observing. You guys were giving enough that it's like we could sit and you could explore a little thing a little bit. Because otherwise, if it gets derailed, that's the thing. It's so disjointed when we only have a couple declarative statements.
Right.
Every time it's a 90-degree turn. Pivot.
It's hard to build.
It did feel good that we didn't have to feel like we were just galloping the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We could pace and change pacing. It could be a little more free.
Yeah.
And I thought the use of movement was real good.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Moving around, it wasn't just two
Two puppets
stationary
standing
talking
there.
heads.
Yeah. I like that.
Also, I think I know sometimes having it too open-ended in improv can be dangerous, but I did like that you just had a location. And that's it.
Mhm.
You didn't have any other plot. So you could just
plot devices.
you were just like having idle conversation, which is almost, I feel like, at least for rehearsals, that's a great place to just sort of come up with a bunch of stuff to say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can just because sometimes I think you get trapped in a scene.
Yeah, you feel like you get stuck in these parameters that you have to make.
But anyway, I don't know.
I like
What do you?
that. I like the pacing a lot more because I also like the idea of making a lot of strong declarative statements because then you get the audience going, are they gonna ding that one? And then when you don't, there's like this, oh, they're gonna let that one slide. Like it keeps them kind of when you're constantly making them and they don't know which one's gonna get dinged and which one's just gonna be accepted as fact. Right.
Also, just because of the nature of the game, it's a good way to hone punchlines for you guys. Right. Because I'm in real time going, not funny enough, not interesting enough.
It's boring. It's
and that's most of the time why. I mean, it has to be a declarative statement, but it's like, no, make that more interesting, make that weirder, make that whatever, make that stranger. And it's a fun inside joke with the audience. I've always thought in this game, the train of thought of like,
where does it go?
Yeah, the sort of stream of consciousness of like what you're saying. And so it's like, if you were to have said the thing you ended up at, that would have been insane. But it's like,
if you just started with that, like my uncle is a computer chair.
Yeah,
like you're like, oh, but when you build to it, and then you
think of how
accept it.
fucking funny in a show that would be if your organic thought was, oh, who's your bodyguard? My uncle, who's a computer chair. That's thought one.
Yeah,
that's great improv because it's off the wall enough, but it's like it's you know what I mean. Like I not everything can be out of left field,
right?
Obviously. Yeah, but I feel like that this game is one that hones like punchlines too.
Sure. Yeah, hones punchlines, hones just making rules.
Yeah,
like,
which I just noticed this time watching because you guys got funnier as I dinged you most of the time. So, which is kind of ideally how this works.
Yeah.
So
I think you guys should play.
Play one? Okay.
I think you guys should play on thing.
Okay.
And then Mark and I will play one and you ding. And then we'll all have done two.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be little amoeba. Jeff, where are we?
You are in a no, that's too close to the last one. You're in a kitchen.
Oh, I can see the kitchen. It's canary yellow. Over here is a sink that doesn't work. It's kind of rusty. Over here is a table that's missing a leg. And over there is a cat that's been dead for a week.
Ding.
Oh, I can see the kitchen. It's all in plaid. Over here is a dishwasher that doesn't wash dishes. Over here is a laundry dryer, and we're not sure why. And over here is that cat that's still been dead for a week. Dang. Oh, I can see the kitchen. It's so nice in here. It's all black and white tile. Oh, over here is the refrigerator filled with roast beef. Over here is a computer that's on fire. And over here is that cat that's been dead for a week. This is a nice place you got here.
oh, thanks. Say, is this your cat?
Oh, crap. Yeah, that's Ferdinand, my Maine Coon.
Oh, see, because I had a raccoon and I thought it was my raccoon, but no, it's your cat. Who owns a cat?
Well, I did own a cat. It looks like I might not anymore.
Well, looks like the raccoon got it. Anyway, would you mind sweeping it up?
Oh.
Well, looks like it died of natural causes. Would you mind sweeping it up?
Ding.
Well, maybe it's just sleeping. Would you mind giving it a poke with this fire poker here?
Ding.
Well... Oh, wait, no, that is my raccoon.
Oh,
Rest in pieces, Mr. Kibbles.
It's hard to tell. Maine Coons are a really large cat, and so are raccoons. I could see where the confusion came in. Can I interest you in a roast beef sandwich?
What kind of condiments are you putting on that roast beef sandwich?
It's mostly just more roast beef. Ding. It's ketchup, tomato, mustard, relish, horseradish, sriracha, Cholula, a little Tabasco.
Ding.
Just salt and pepper, Swiss cheese, chard, only the finest from my grandmother's garden, and some heirloom tomatoes.
Ding.
It's just roast beef on a plate. I said sandwich, but it's more just meat, and I actually don't have any plates. It's just meat in your hand.
Sure.
Oh, good. A lot of people don't take me up on my hand meat. Also, I'm gonna need you to hold mine because I don't have any.
Right. Sure.
Oh, I have I have roast beef. I have roast beef. I have unroasted beef. I have re-roasted beef.
Yeah, roasted beef.
Oh, roasted beef. No one ever asks for that because it's kind of pickled, actually.
That's a brined beef.
Ding.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, but
Ding.
that sounds disgusting.
Cool. So, I'll make 2 of those. Oh,
No, I said it sounds disgusting. Can you hear me? Maybe you're hard of hearing.
Bleh. I'm sorry. What was that?
What's that just in your mouth now, son?
Ding.
Can I get some of that?
Oh no, I ate it all already.
And scene. How do we feel?
I felt like Mark had a hard time coming up with clear statements.
I did.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Do you want to do another one with
I
me?
would. Yeah. I don't know. I think I just didn't know what I was doing.
Sure. Sure. Or do you want to do it with me and then John have a seat? It's up to you. Yeah, that's right. Mark needs to play another one. Yeah, how about Jeff and Mark will do one? And we'll ding.
Blue
And then that happened to me too. Like when we were playing like Alphabet last week, for some reason I was
I could hear
struggling.
myself doing it, but it was like every time I didn't know what to say.
It happened, like last Saturday, I was struggling with Alphabet Game.
Yeah.
Like, and I knew the letter that was coming up, but just for some reason I was blanking on like every word. I was like, my letter's K. Why can't I think of any K words right now?
And the thing was, for some reason I had a hard time responding to a declarative statement with a declarative statement.
So also, it is 9 whatever in the morning. Like that is another wrench that we're throwing at ourselves.
Yeah, and I close on Friday night, so I'm usually out till like 1:30.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
this is dedication.
In a way that it's good that we're practicing in difficult states. I mean, to be honest, that way when
yeah, it's sort of like practicing with ankle weights on.
Yeah,
like we're exercising with ankle weights.
you practice in a more difficult situation than you'll be in the actual event, and then that way the actual.
It's like Goku training in the hyperbaric chamber.
Like I'm hoping that I'll want to chase this feeling, so I'll end up with like alcoholism or like that problem.
I don't think that's good.
But it worked for John Belushi.
Did work for John.
Worked for Chris Farley.
Did work for Chris.
What do you mean worked? Define worked.
Yeah.
What did?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's give you guys.
They are still known entities in the comedy milieu.
Let's give you a location you are in. I'm just going to throw out something random that nobody has any history with. A gummy bear factory.
Gummy bear factory.
Ding.
All right, you're cleaning that up. Get that broom.
I'll give.
You don't even get to use a mop. That's your punishment.
I should not have come
You're
to work.
cleaning up that gummy bear sick with a broom.
Yes, sir. I should not have come to work sick.
By the way, your first day was yesterday, so this is off the bad footing.
Yeah.
Ding.
By the way, your first day is tomorrow, so, I mean, you've already ingratiated yourself to me pretty well, but I'd still like to arbitrarily punish new employees.
That is very understandable. I just wanted to get some practice in before, on this gummy bear line.
Practice?
Yeah.
You were eating and vomiting gummy bears off the line.
That was the job I applied for, to eat the gummy bears as they came off the line.
Ding.
Well, it's in my CV that's what I'm really good at. It's in my special skills.
Ding.
I just thought what better way to ingratiate myself to you than to eat all of your product and then vomit it back up onto said product.
Say, you used the word ingratiate. I used that word. That means I like you. You get a promotion.
I get a promotion?
Sure.
Here, lackey, clean up that vomit.
All right. Can I use the mop?
No, brooms for you.
Damn it. All right. but I'll have you know this is inefficient, and I will be bringing it up in my annual review.
Yeah, you just...
I'll have you know that I like sweeping up sick with a broom, so joke's on you.
Ding.
I'll have you know that I'm actually just gonna eat all this gummy bear vomit off the floor when you turn around, so I don't even need any kind of broom, mop, whatever. So you give me a toothbrush for all I care. Actually, I'm gonna need a toothbrush after I eat all this vomit. You have a toothbrush?
Ding.
Great.
I do in fact have a toothbrush. Here you go.
Thanks. Ooh,
Get cleaning.
My Little Pony, huh?
Yeah,
So you're one of those, bronies.
I'm a Bromster.
Ding.
I'm a brony.
Ding.
I am not quite a brony. I am just a fan.
Oh, good.
Get cleaning.
Oh,
Oh, that's very.
I need you to turn around for this.
Okay. That's very efficient of you. You get a promotion.
Say, whoa!
You get a promotion.
Eat this vomit!
Ah! Oh no!
I feel much better with how that went.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a funny scene.
That was a good one. It's
And
nice.
I
Yeah.
had a much easier time making declare.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you did.
I was like, only declare.
That's good. Yeah, it's a good way to go in, like, because it gave me a chance to not ding everything, and then it feels like more like I have the option to ding, but I don't need to,
Right.
Or I don't feel like I have to,
Right.
Like because I'm like, oh, there's a declarative statement, and the game is that I ding, like, so I need to take that one. I can kind of let them coast.
You can let the scene
have
develop.
Yeah, even if I've only ding like 3 times in the entire scene, I
Yeah.
still ding.
Yeah.
And you guys are just, the point is you guys are building a strong, funny scene that the audience is reacting to, and then I don't have to.
I really enjoyed the constant promoting and switching
Oh,
of
God.
power dynamic.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, hi. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
Phoenix Down, Gordo, Beaver, Daisy. Hello, everybody. The counter promotions were amazing.
So
Yeah.
in case you folks don't know, I actually worked in a gummy bear factory, and it was the worst job I ever had.
Yeah.
Eating vomited gummy bears has to be a first. A first what? First on your to-do list?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be my first passion, my first love. The other one I want to try. Do you guys want to try the 3-headed monster thing?
Sure.
Let's see how long we've been live right now. It's been about half an hour. It's about another half hour. So we can just grab any of these puppets. I don't have the 3-headed monster with me.
Sure.
So we're gonna work through 3-headed monster. We're gonna tell a story. We definitely want to get. I would like the story to end. I want us to be reaching towards a wrap up.
And a moral.
Yeah, some sort of moral. I just want us to feel as a group the beginning of the story, the arc, and then we need to end it, and not feel like we just need to keep it going for the sake of keeping it going.
Sure.
I don't care if the story is 60 seconds long. If it's funny, I mean that's why
Right.
that's why montage is there.
Right.
Montage
So, like,
is to
and
fill space.
I feel like sometimes it's just constantly adding without an arc.
or purpose.
A purpose,
Or it's
right,
just-
right.
It's a bunch of lateral moves.
Right, which
Which
don't help.
just like storytelling ping pong.
Yeah.
Just-
Nobody wants to move it forward. They are waiting for someone else to make that move, that step.
Yeah.
And then they'll all go, oh, okay. And then they like step up with you. And then who's going to take the next step? I will. Okay. And then the rest of the group will go. And instead I want it to be just a statement after a statement. Sort of a thing. The story of how vomited gummy bears became an American delicacy. You can get them now in packaged. Haribo! So let's just tell
gummy sick.
Haribo.
let's tell a story. Just finish your thought. Like I would say, like what do you say, like 1 or 2 sentences, because we don't have anybody to like point and go.
Yeah.
So let's just go boom, 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 boom.
Just one
for the
sentence
sake
at a
of right
time.
now. Or
You can do
2 sentences. Just like finish a thought,
Sure.
and then we'll just go yeah, and
Yeah.
and then the next
that's
person will.
Oh yeah,
pick it up.
that's good. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do the troll that got its taxes done.
Sure. Oh, do you want to switch those?
Oh yeah. Okay, the troll that got its taxes done.
Who are we starting with?
We'll go ahead and start with you.
Okay. Right.
The Troll That Got Its Taxes Done. A story by us. Once upon a time, there was a troll.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Totally.
Oh yeah. Oh, and this troll was terribly ugly.
Oh yeah.
And trolls who are ugly have a hard time with numbers and keeping receipts.
Yep.
And because he was so terrible at keeping his receipts, he when it came time to do his annual taxes, his accountant said, "Oi, this is shite, innit?"
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, and so his accountant quit on him right there that day, and he said, "I don't know how to do these taxes. I'm so ugly and stupid and a troll."
Oh, yeah, that's
Right,
totally
yep,
true.
that's
very, very
That's
accurate.
That's true. And then
That's
right
very
after that, the accountant turned into a warlock and said, "I will finish your taxes if you do these 3 tasks."
And the troll said, "What tasks are those, great warlock?" And the warlock said, "Number 1, you have to brush my nose hair."
Oh,
the nose hair.
And then he said, "Number 2, you're gonna have to shave my unibrow."
Oh, yeah, the
unibrow.
And the third thing you're going to have to do is eat this handful of hand meat.
Classic fairy tale.
A
troll. Yes.
delicacy. And so the troll got busy doing all of those things. First, he shaved, he combed the nose hairs. Second, he shaved the unibrow.
Yeah,
But when it came to the hand meat is where he ran into trouble.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He can't. Oh, yeah. So, he approached the hand meat, his tongue salivating, licking his cracked, dried, ugly troll lips.
Ugly lips.
To the glistening, medium rare roast beef sitting in the clammy, knuckly fingers of this warlock, the former accountant.
Yeah, wow!
Yeah.
Wow! His mouth open. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then he stared down at the meat and went, "Oh no, I think it's brined, and I want braised. The troll only liked braised meat. What was he gonna do with the handful of brined meat?"
So the troll looked at all of these different pieces. One piece over there, another piece here, and a third piece there, and a fourth piece, and a fifth piece, and 6, 7. And suddenly he was counting all of the pieces of meat. And that's when he realized he could do his own taxes just fine.
Oh! Yeah. So then the troll killed the accountant, turned him into a delicious braised roast beef, and lived happily ever after.
Right after getting an audit from the IRS for tax fraud.
Yeah, because he was terrible at doing his taxes.
The end.
He could count, but he could not do taxes.
The end.
That felt pretty good. Yeah. That was a nice little wrap
Kind of loose and just.
We brought it around. We brought it.
We found it.
I think it's gonna be silly. It's gonna be bizarre. It's gonna be a weird story that sort of goes all over the place. But yeah, it needs to go somewhere.
Yeah, it has to.
So it was progressing. Things were being introduced and then played out.
Right.
It was weird, but
Yeah, the descriptives were great. Like his cold, cracked, knuckled hands and his chapped lips. Like, yeah.
Did you feel that the agreeing parts were too long? Like maybe if we tighten up the agreement parts. I was like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
and
I think
then
so.
immediately the next person.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
Rather
we
than,
can-
yeah. Oh,
we can-
yeah.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah. Quick, good. Yeah. And then,
Because maybe in like take that back, we need to give ourselves a lot more breathing room. But I think in
this
this
needs to be
story, I
tightened
think needs
up.
to be
Tighten it
tight.
up, yeah. Let's try
Because
one.
then,
Faster.
if the story is very random and all over the place, it can still like the speed of it will keep it because there's it'll keep
As
it
long
interesting.
as we can keep the focus,
Right.
But yeah, I think just taking the dead air.
Yeah. We don't need to speed up the actual speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just take up the dead air and not as much. Yeah. In one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it'll be funnier for the audience because we're just constantly plowing through.
Yeah.
And there's not enough time for us really to.
And then occasionally,
Still.
you can throw in some of those extra little bits. Oh, I remember that part.
Yeah. Especially if you see someone just like pausing. If you can see the wheels turning of the person who's supposed to be talking.
You can fill in
yeah,
a little bit.
fill in a
Yeah.
little more like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Good notes.
Yeah, I like that. Let's give this a shot. The agreement parts didn't seem long from my point of view.
Oh,
I see.
all right.
Good to know.
Good to know. It felt like eternity.
Excellent. It felt like forever to us. Like making love to my wife.
Like making
Felt
love
like
to your wife. I
forever.
agree.
What do we want to do for a story?
Hey, Beaver, give us the title
Yeah.
of a story that's never been told before.
Beaver's great.
Hey, Beaver, won't you tell us what the story
Yeah, Beaver, give us a story title.
Ooh.
That's the worst story title I've ever heard. But all right, here we go.
The story of the Ooh is a magical place filled with gumdrops and children's laughter. Silverlocks and the Four Badgers.
A desert yeti and his
The
pickles.
Desert
I like that.
Yeti and his pickle. I painted
That's my new prog rock album. How did you hear about it?
I painted him a painting with the story of the Desert Yeti last week.
Desert yeti and his pickles.
Oh my god. Desert Yeti and his pickles. I'll start from this end.
Sure.
Yeah.
Start down there.
Once upon a time, we were in a magical place called Phoenix, Arizona, and there were cactuses as far as the eye could see, and then even farther than that.
Yup. And beyond the sea of sand and cacti was a sea of jade jewelry stores as far as the... not jade. It's the blue one.
Sapphire.
Sapphires?
No.
No,
Aquamarine.
No, it's a southern thing.
Tourmaline.
Southwest.
Jasper.
I know.
Turquoise.
It's
Turquoise!
I thought it was
Jewelry stores as far as the eye could see.
right. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah. And the proprietor of one of these desert turquoise stores was a Yeti.
Oh,
Yup,
yeah.
I remember.
It was the elusive Desert Yeti with his googly eyes and his long fingernails and his light brown, sandy, shaggy hair.
Yup. That's a good description.
Very much.
Oh, God, yeah.
He liked to wear his Birkenstocks and his
Yeah.
turquoise bangles
Yeah.
Very much.
as he walked around town doing his shopping and promoting his store, leaving flyers outside of all of the other jewelry stores.
Yeah.
But the thing he was actually most known for was not his turquoise jewelry or his lovely fingernails or even his Birkenstocks. But no, it was his magical jar of pickles.
Yes, it was. And he'd get those pickles out of his majestic garden where he would grow vegetable bananas and kumquats in full stocks of already brined cucumbers straight into pickles.
Yup.
Yeah.
Well, the vegetable bananas were a little lean this year, but the pre-pickled cucumbers were coming in perfectly. So he whipped up a big batch of them into the biggest jar he could find. It was brimming with magical powers.
Mm-hmm. But one day while he was minding his shop, helping a customer try on some turquoise Birkenstocks, a thief came in and stole that jar of magical pickles.
Yes. The guy who came in, he burst into the store. He knocked over the turquoise settee. He knocked over the turquoise ottoman. He knocked over the turquoise end table. He knocked over the turquoise lamp. He knocked over the turquoise statue. He knocked over the turquoise fountain and said, "Those pickles are mine!" So he grabbed them and then he ran away. But as he left, he knocked over the turquoise cash register and he knocked over the turquoise greeting card rack and he knocked over the turquoise grandfather clock and he knocked over everything else that was turquoise.
He did all of that.
Yeah.
And the Yeti said, "Well, I'm not insured for all of this turquoise merchandise. I just opened this store. I'm a startup. I'm not even going to be taking a salary for a year. And now my prize-winning magical pickles, the entire year's worth, gone in an instant."
But just at that very moment, down from the sky came a ghost from the machine, and it said, "My name is Deus Ex Machina."
It did.
And all that ghost had on him was a plethora of magical jars of brine pickles. And he said, "Here, I think you know what you can do with these. Also, do you have any turquoise-covered rhinestone three-setting lamps?"
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Well, he said, "Why, I have a whole stock of them. I'll take you to the lamp section over here." As they were on their way, the thief came back. He came back with his jar of magical pickles. He said, "I tasted one of your pickles, Mr. Yeti, and I just have to say, magic or not, these are the most disgusting pickles I have ever tasted in my entire life."
Let's see.
And that thief ended up being a publicist, and he turned out to go on and make an entire ad campaign for these terrible pickles, which sold millions and millions and millions of copies.
His turquoise store went out of business.
And later he went to jail for tax evasion because he got an audit from the IRS.
Because he, too, didn't know how to do his tax.
The end.
All right. Those were better than most of the ones we do during
The ones that we do live.
Like, just in terms of telling a story,
Yeah.
making some modicum of sense.
Yeah.
Reaching an
Plot
end.
point.
Yeah, I love that you were like kept starting the next plot point like, and then a robber came in, and then a Deus Ex Machina showed up, and then Mark and I were just kind of flabbering, and then you'd be like,
Languishing in a little
yeah, and then this.
You gotta marinate the moments a little.
Yeah. I'm like, let's just throw in as many turquoise things I can think about.
I,
not
for the life of
needed.
me, couldn't think of the word turquoise anytime I ever had to say it. But I love that you were emerald.
I love that you were adamant about figuring out that
No,
stuff.
But thank you for
Right.
yes ending, even though it did not follow the rules of the game immediately.
Yeah. I wanted to be like, it's the blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. Like, yeah, the blue raspberry. That majestic stone that you can suck on.
Yeah, the blue. No, that's not it. It's because I think there's good comedy in somebody can't figure something out.
We all
Suggesting
know
all
that.
these things, and then going, oh yeah, that's clue.
And
No,
it
wait,
was
that's not
funnier
it.
because none of us could find it right away. We were all
Yeah,
just
we were all-
We didn't know what you were talking about.
Well, I started just going
But once
completely
it-
wrong. You'd be like, what is it, like pearls? No, was it? Like, I just, like, I'm not gonna help. But I also would not have thought of turquoise, to be fair.
Good
Yeah,
game.
that was really good. I feel like all the games this morning have been good. Like, I wouldn't mind doing any of them in front of an audience.
right.
Oh, good, because we're gonna.
And we
Yeah. Oh, crap, we did.
did.
Hey, everybody.
Oh shit!
Man, I wish you guys were closer. I'd love to see the show.
Well, guess what?
yeah, we're in your backyard.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah. Whoa. We actually have a couple coming up from Chicago to see a couple of viewers. A streamer and a streamer. Her name's Jellen.
They're staying with you for a week.
She's actually from here, so she's coming up, and she's bringing friends. So yeah, friend come up from Chicago.
Exciting.
Wahoo! So yeah, and then last show we had my friend come up from Missouri to see it. Leach, who's one of my mods, came up and saw it. So yeah, we are getting the word out more.
But you can watch us tonight right here on Mixer.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be right here tonight at 10 o'clock Central. We're going to be doing a show. It'll be us plus Charles, and we have our guest tonight is Rick Logan.
Who is Vanessa with us tonight?
Yes, Vanessa will be on keys. So we are going to get all that stuff done.
I didn't know if you just meant like she couldn't be here at all today or just this morning.
Oh, she quit. Yeah, she is out.
She quit, and it's because of you.
It's also an intervention. Jeff, we need you to tone down the comedy.
Are too funny, and it's intimidating.
It's over funny. Thank you.
You're really upstate.
I'm over funny.
I'm
I'm so funny nobody gets my jokes. That's how funny I am.
That's really funny.
We still have a.
I wish I was that
I'm
funny.
a member of Hilarious Anonymous.
See, I'm not funny at all. Everyone laughs.
I'm gonna.
jokes. It's like the
No,
big thing. I suck.
So I do want to try before we are done. I do want to try the I Know How You Feel game again
Yeah.
because I'm thinking about maybe putting it in tonight.
Is that the one I was going for? So I don't think I've
Last-
Yeah,
time,
it's you know that game where like someone will get like a bunch of emotions from the audience and all that kind of stuff, and two people are playing a game and someone will pause it and go, Jeff, you're now really angry, and they'll just like keep changing the emotional state of the people in the scene. Have you ever played that one before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's
So this is kind of like that.
yeah, we're flipping.
Basically, what it is you've got two people in a scene, and at the end of each statement, or like at the end of my line,
Which I might change.
okay,
I might let it go. You can let it go for a little
Sure,
bit, but you
okay.
don't change until they give you something.
right. So basically, the other that makes sense. It doesn't have to be every line, but
Yeah.
So basically, it's the other person in the scene informs you what your emotional state is
Of
in
what?
real time.
Yeah.
And you stay in that state. You
Until-
color all your reactions and everything until they change it. So it's like, it's like I just
And
killed
you're
your
both
mom,
doing it to
and
each other?
you,
Yeah.
I just killed your mom, and you love it.
Yeah, so it's
You
like,
know?
yeah, and then like
And-
a couple
and-
lines,
and
and you say
that's-
something, and you go, and you're really turned on by it. Like,
And that's,
whoa!
yeah, and that's how you phrase it. You just say the thing, and then, and you're blank about it.
Can you guys do it
and
once
you
so I can
feel
watch?
Oh, yeah.
blank.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll do it.
I would love to see this.
I just want sure so with all of our watchers. So with the viewers at home. So yeah, we're calling it I Know How You Feel.
Okay.
So that we can start emotional states can go all over the place.
That's funny. I know how you feel.
And it kind of like changes how you would accept what you just heard. Like the emotional
Right.
state could totally flip. So it kind of keeps you in the moment where you have to be listening
pay attention.
because
Right.
your emotional state might drive, needs to
I don't
drive
know, watch on the monitor.
the thing. I don't want the documents not pulling up, but before I leave, remind me I want to go through the show breakdown and pick games for tonight in the order so I can send this to Rick. And then
What do I push to make this camera change?
the one
Camera one?
one that says one says cam one.
Camera one.
Oh,
look at that.
ooh, technology. All right, I'm gonna try work. I think I'm gonna give him more of a grumbly voice like this. I gotta work on. Let's work on some. I'm gonna work on some of my voices.
All right.
He's gonna be kind of here.
It's just sort of Kermit-y.
That's sort of more like.
You're
He is
Jill.
watching
You're
us.
Jill or Gil.
Yeah. That's a little rougher, stranger. Jeff, give us like a small family-owned business.
A small family-owned business. Why, clearly that's a knife sharpening shop.
Oh, well, I can see the nice sharpening shop now. It's covered in floral wallpaper. Over here is a refrigerator filled with roast beef, and over here is a cat that's been dead for a week. We're not going to talk about that. Oh, I'm sorry, are you a customer? Oh, yeah, well, this is a nice place you have here. Thanks. Me and my family own it, and we've owned it for about 6 years now, and, well, you don't believe me. But well, it's hard for me to believe that there would be a knife shop in the middle of the jungle. Sir, how dare you? Me and my family have been here for,
Why, 3 generations of whatever species of animal only lives for a year.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, and you're kind of turned on about it.
Well, that's okay. We don't need to fight about it here in my family's shop. This is a place of love, after all. Come in. Let me show you the implements.
Weird. I already thought I was inside, but apparently there's more of an inside to reach.
No, I mean, come in.
Oh, you want me to go?
And you feel terrified.
Well, I did leave the car double parked by the vines out there. The monkeys looked a little irate. I don't trust them. I
just put a kettle of tea on.
I don't know. I mean, I just the parking ticket.
Toddies.
See, I don't. The hot toddy I can't drink. It's midday, and I'm recovering from the.
That's okay. I won't tell your sponsor.
It's a little weird that you can't see me, but you're following me exactly.
I'm following the sound of your voice.
Oh my god. Oh well, I'm not sure if I can go through with this, and you're really sad about it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could just like show me your face, that would be great. Thank you. Just stay
This
there.
really is the wallpaper we went with here, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that helps with the depression.
Well, anyway, what did you say?
You're really sad about it.
You're really sad about it.
Come on! You're coming here.
Yeah.
You're probably looking to get some knives sharpened in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can you just put that blade down while you're telling me?
No!
Okay.
I'm upset. My blades comfort me.
That's great.
Sir,
No.
scooch away, and you feel genuinely surprised.
Wow, that's a really big blade. I'm genuinely surprised.
Yeah. Now you're filled with a deep sense of grief.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize how big and beautiful they were. Is this one that you're holding for sale? Perchance.
Well,
Because
it's been in my family for
it's okay.
8 months, but
That's a long time.
I guess.
That's twice my lifespan. I'm 2 months old. Can I hold it? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm just gonna walk out of the store now.
All right.
You'll be dead in a year. You'll forget. Give it a year. What?
And see.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it's supposed to work?
No, that was not a good example.
Was that a good
No,
example?
That was a weird example of it.
Yeah, that was a harder.
Where did it get?
Yeah, what
happened? I think,
was it forgetting to...
I think forgetting to not only what I
Give
think
some-
was the problem with not at the end of every statement clarifying what the emotional state is.
Yeah.
I started to forget
Started forgetting to give it.
I started to forget what my mind was supposed to be.
Okay.
Like that I had been given, because we've gone now 3 or 4 lines back and forth, and you like maybe like I've given you one and you haven't kept it consistent, and then I haven't. So like not like changing your own, making your own emotional choices without the other person giving you one. I think both of us were doing that. I think both of us were changing our emotions without the other person giving us that direction.
Is there like a happy medium where we just wouldn't constantly
So
be
maybe
changing?
it's... We don't put this in tonight's show
Yeah.
because we need to work on it a little more. But maybe it's we play it a few times with every time, and then we switch and say, every...
Well, this is our first time.
Right. So I'm saying, what if you do it a few times, so because if it's because it's a new game, you play it a few more times. Every time you give the thing, and then you stretch it out so that your brain is in that mode of being able to do it, and then you can pull back a
Because I
little
do
bit.
think they were pretty successful last time. I
Yeah.
think they were funny enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
not
it was-
like home runs or anything, but
it worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
And that one we were doing everyone.
So I think maybe I like what you're saying, like starting back there to get the spirit of it again.
I think it would work out better if we do it every line in the beginning. Down the road, we can probably start taking them out.
Yeah.
And then just as a group, we'll know and we'll remember because we've just kind of worked up.
And maybe it's even within the game.
a game in it.
Maybe it's within the game, with Alphabet Game. You do it's like one line every time to get the idea of the game, and then you can
go a
spread it
couple
out
going
lines.
on longer.
But I do think we need to be very self-policing on keeping that emotional state consistent, because that's where the
Right.
comedy comes in.
Right.
Is shoehorning that emotion into whatever
Whatever
you're
you're doing.
until they give you another one. You're kind of at their mercy for that.
Yeah.
So I think I wasn't doing a good job of it either, because I was forgetting, and I would just just treating it like a regular improv scene half the time.
Yeah.
And I think there were definitely times where you were doing that too. I
Yeah.
don't know specific. So I think
I feel like the sexual encounter was the strongest part.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of fell apart afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's because the sexual encounter part was just like funny on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was harder to. I had to keep remembering that I was being frightened because it went on for a long time.
Yeah,
Right?
and
then it
yeah,
was hard to.
forgetting
Yeah,
to
and
give
then
each
it's kind
other
of
props,
fluffy.
too. I was doing that.
Rehearsal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try.
You want to try one more time?
Try it again.
Jeff, do you want to try
Yeah,
it?
I want it.
Okay. If you want squirrel, you're a squirrel.
Just one your squirrel.
Fine. So let's try it again. Let's just do every line, and let's put you in you're in a spaghetti factory. You are in a spaghetti factory. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead.
You just like eating it dry, huh?
Oh, I love eating this dry. It's so good. It's wonderful. You don't like eating it dry?
No, I don't like eating it dry, and you're very offended by that.
How dare you not like eating it dry? This is the way nature intended pasta to be eaten. And you're very sad.
Why would you say that to me? I'm just a humble spaghetti factory worker, just expressing my feelings on how spaghetti's supposed to be eaten. And you talk to me like that, and you are really happy that I'm so sad.
Cry about it, why don't you? You little red amoeba baby. Yeah. You're just ecstatic that I insulted you.
Oh,
aren't you?
good insult.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Oh, give me another zinger, baby. And you're starting to feel sick from all that dry pasta.
Yeah, well, your mother is your mother is a hamster and your father smells
Oh, that sounded like it was going to be a good one. Can't wait to hear the end of it.
You're very interested in what just happened.
Ooh, let me check that out over there. Don't hide that in a bushel or a basket. Ooh. You should put this on Instagram.
I should put this on Instagram. Let me get my phone in.
And you are all of a sudden very self-conscious about the spacing between your eyes.
Oh my. Do you think I should get surgery to fix this?
Fix what?
The space between my eyes. Do you think I
I
should?
mean the space between your eyes.
Well, I just think it's a little too far apart. I think I should get them narrowed in.
If anything, they're too close together.
No. I think they're definitely too far apart, and you are very, very, very interested in doing the surgery for me. Just get it.
All right. Well,
closer.
you insist.
Can you help me out with this?
Look,
Maybe
you could go to a doctor, right? You could go to a guy who's going to charge you thousands of dollars, but I'm only going to charge you hundreds of dollars, right? So, 100 hundreds of dollars to be exact.
And so just come right in back here behind this curtain, and I'll get the surgery going right away. Just drink all this tequila here.
I don't
And
know
you're
how I
starting
feel
to
about
have-
that.
You're starting to have second thoughts and think maybe this surgery's not a good idea.
You know,
So
I'm
come
second-
back here.
You know, I mean, maybe.
We're checking out now.
Maybe second.
on,
I'm
drink up.
having second thoughts. I think maybe you should show me your credentials, and you personally are terrified of credentials. I heard.
What?
Yeah, I think I
Don't
should.
say that word!
What? We're
Don't say
terrified?
that. No. That last word. Don't say it.
I won't say it.
No, not
It. Oh, not it.
It is a pronoun.
It is a
It represents the word I don't want to say.
Oh.
What's credentials, Steve?
Oh, credentials?
No!
What's wrong with
I
credentials?
don't know what they are. but
Everyone
that word,
has
That word
credentials.
terrifies me, and you are trying to hide the fact that you also don't know what credentials mean.
I just think that credentials are endangered and should be protected.
Yeah.
Clearly, do you want to see credentials go extinct?
I don't-
Do you?
Yeah,
you?
of course. If it gets them away from me.
Well, I think so too, and therefore we should not operate on my eyes right here. Obviously, you love that idea.
Oh, shift's starting.
Oh.
Spaghetti
Okay,
factory.
well, see you tomorrow, George.
It had a really strong part, and then the credentials got weird. Credentials was like a weird grab that just had no legs. Like it
You're
just,
terrified of credentials.
yeah. All of a
And
sudden,
then I didn't take that in a useful direction either.
but other than that, like
That
it
was
was
okay.
it was definitely better than the first one, and I thought it was funny, like giving them something more than just you're happy, being like, and you are insecure about this
specific
thing. Yeah,
things.
like-
And I think also it does help drive the scene because it's sort of like you're giving them
What to do next?
a prompt for
Yeah.
what to do,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of a fun element.
I think
It
another
doesn't always need to be that, but it can be.
yeah.
Is it okay to say I don't know how I feel about that?
Yeah, if you like haven't gotten one in a while, you can kind of prompt like I haven't gotten a feeling in a little bit. I'm fine with that because then I think it was become less and less.
Yeah.
The more we do it, and then there's something else I wanted to say that I thought would help, and I lost.
I'm so glad eating dry pasta was hilarious.
When someone gives you an emotional state, I feel like it was almost like a continuation of, I don't know how to phrase it. Like finding a more natural way to work that into the scene. Like, for example, if he says something like, I'll just use one that he was in the scene, like, you feel subconscious about the space between your eyebrows, or whatever. You could, instead of like taking that right from the suggestion, being like, oh, let me get out my phone and set up this shot. Oh my God, the space between my eyebrows. Like giving it a little bit more of a lead-in setup that you're discovering it, and it's not
Treating the prompt as a parenthetical and not as a...
That's a bigger word than I definitely.
Is it like in a parentheses?
Yeah. I was like, that was a very good word because I would not have pulled that one out. But yeah, leading up to that moment, if they're giving you a reaction to something.
So it doesn't have to be a hard start.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be hard start. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It can be a lead into.
Okay.
That's a good note.
Yeah, like where is my phone? Oh, there it is. And, oh my God, have you noticed? Has my eyes always been that close? You know? And they're like, what are you talking about? I think that would help because that also give you a moment to
think about
what
the hell does that mean?
Yeah, absorb what just happened and work it in a more natural way. But I feel pretty good about this rehearsal.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to go over before we are done? Because we still need to clean up. We have 20 minutes.
I don't think so. I feel pretty good.
Real good?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll be back at 10 o'clock tonight, Central Standard. We'll be doing the show. We'll have the audience in here and everything. And we'll have our special guest. We'll be playing games. We'll have Vanessa on piano, and Charles will be joining us. And, it should be a good show.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Let's get out of here.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye. See you in like 10 hours.
Keep waiting because I have powerful light feedback.
Bye.
Alright, bye guys!